Attorney General Eric Holder, as I mentioned, FBI Director Robert Mueller, both briefing the president on the developments that are unfolding in the Boston area. Hans, our White House correspondent, Hans Nichols, tell us what more do you know about this briefing?
Not much. We know that the briefing's taking place. We know, Betty, that this briefing between Mueller and Eric Holder at the White House follows a morning briefing what the president received from Lisa Monaco on updates overnight. But, Betty, what this does is it centralized decision-making authority in the West Wing, in the Oval Office. Every step of the way throughout this crisis, the White House has tried to gather as much information as possible, and they've also tried to put the president out front in front of the cameras, even when they have, Betty, imperfect information. That's a change from what the White House has done in the past with crises. You recall the underwear bomber, Christmas 2009. It was 3 days before the president came to the camera. Every single time, 3 hours, Betty, after this initial bombing happened, the president was in the briefing room talking to the American people about what he knew and also what he didn't know and pledging action. I traveled with him yesterday up to Boston. When he went to that interfaith service, he essentially said, we're going to get these guys, justice will be served. But at the same time, he talked about the spirit of Boston, the spirit of the marathon. He's had to walk this difficult line of both decision maker in chief and also consoler in chief. But as everyone in the Oval Office will tell you, outside in the West Wing, the president's top responsibility is keeping the American people safe. Betty, we don't have any information. I would suspect if the pattern holds true that we hear from President Barack Obama sometime today.